On today's episode, we talk about Xbox raising its prices, Nintendo Switch pre-orders were a disaster, and more. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the arcade. I'm your host, BTG Plays, along with Lily, Yano, and we have a special guest today, Professor Daxter. What's up, bro?
Hello.
The ghost.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah.
What you been up to, man? We haven't seen you in 2 years.
Well-
It's like, no, maybe.
Well,
How
actually,
long
it's been
has
2 years.
Has it been 2 years since you've been on
Yeah,
the
it's been-
podcast?
I might have jumped in on one randomly out of the 2 years, but yeah, got a new house.
Nice,
got,
congratulations.
Kids in first grade now. It's crazy.
Man, doing big
Aw.
things.
And yeah, and I'm back to streaming a little bit
Still hitting the gym?
every day, 5 days a week.
Good to hear.
Oh, that's when he
Nice.
do pop up. He pops up in Discord.
Yeah, I thirst trap. That's all I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Had MF and Tay in a tizzy.
I hit 400 on max though on bench press.
Oh, wow,
Nice,
congrats.
Yeah, it was a one. It was one full rep, and I never did it again.
You
I'm
had somebody spot you?
Take on a gorilla.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
I'm
did
the
you say
gorilla.
Lily?
He can take on the gorilla.
yeah. Put me in, coach.
Take on the gorilla. So Yana, speaking of that question, so Yana, you think 100 men versus one gorilla, the men win?
I think the men would win if they jumped the gorilla one time.
You want me to tell you why that's not going to happen?
One person gets ripped in half, what's that? The boys. It's gonna take the boys moment, and then everybody's gonna just scatter.
It isn't. It's not.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, yeah, it is going to take that. That will happen, but who are going to be the initial people to jump on this gorilla and then get smothered by 90 other people on top of them? Because you're
Alright, so
you're
this-
going to die.
Dang.
If you're that
They're gonna be
person,
the
you're
bottom.
going to die.
So
Regardless.
this is going to be dark, but they're on death row. And the only way to get off of death row is to survive and take down this one gorilla.
So you
That's
want
it.
me to sacrifice my life for 99 other death row inmates?
Exactly.
Yano literally just told the whole premise of Death Race. That's
Right.
he just
This
gave
is-
the entire premise for Death Race.
This is Death Race, Squid Games, all in one, bro.
You know what that gorilla gonna do? He gonna be like that one song, North Carolina, come on and raise up. He gonna pick up one leg, take your shirt off, start twisting that bitch around. And that's
Honestly,
it.
I don't even know if gorillas get tired, bro, to be honest.
They do. That's their downfall, which is why it's a cool question to ask. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
think they got good stamina. I really
They don't.
They don't. They can't keep that up for very long.
I mean,
Quick
I can.
pause.
I would say that
Ah.
if it's an animal stuck in a corner with his life on the line, it'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know
That's
what?
when they
Good
that's
point.
when they go Super Saiyan. All right,
Yeah.
so we're here to talk
Full
about
moon,
video
this game over,
games
man.
and video game news. Before we get into our show, I just want to know, like, what have you guys been playing any games lately?
Yes.
yes.
Expedition 33.
Me
That one.
too.
It's so good.
It is very good. I'm about 25 hours in. I keep getting sidetracked. So,
Yeah.
but no,
Can you
it-
describe the
character?
premise of the game?
no.
Always spoil it.
All I gotta say is
I mean, you
feel
know
so
the
good
entire
with the
premise
parts.
within. I would say you know the entire premise within like the first 30 minutes, maybe hour.
Yeah, but I don't think it's. You still don't really know why or how.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't.
why or-
I will say like the intro was really sad, but I feel like they kind of just threw us in without any context of what was happening
Which
whatsoever.
Yeah, so I would say like the first hour I was like, yeah, I need to know what's going on. But then they hit me with some good stuff, and I was like, I don't even care what's going on anymore. Just let's
Yeah.
play. So it's
I
not-
just think that I think your character knows what's happening, right? Like your character is aware. You go through the first thing, and they're like, "Damn, that's really sad. Good luck." Like, but you're like, I don't understand what that means. Like, why is this person? What's happening to this person? You know?
Yeah, it
So.
gives you, like, as you're going through the rest of this story or the game, it gives you
Yeah.
retrospective on those moments early on, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense why that shit sucks so bad. But no, yeah, it's a good game. Definitely a contender for GOTY. Quite a few contenders for GOTY. I've been playing that. Marvel Rivals still. Monster Hunter has taken a seat on the back burner. I try to get in there when I can.
Oh
But
yeah, I've
those are
definitely
my
seen a few y'all. 1 week since last login.
yeah. So those are my 3 right now. Oh, and Blueprints, another
Blueprints
contender,
is so
another
good.
contender. For
Oh
GOTY.
my goodness. I think it's hard because like I don't think a lot of people are really into like puzzle games, but they took a puzzle game and made it a puzzle game.
Yeah,
So
pretty damn
That wasn't
good.
my dog this time.
yeah, my bad.
What about you? You know what you been playing?
So I did finish playing Legend of Zelda Echoes, something Wisdom of
Every
Echoes.
time.
Echoes?
Every time.
No, he
I
forgets the
forgot
name
the
every
name
time
of
he
the game.
plays it. Every time he
I
talks
need
But I
you to
beat
write
it.
it down on a sticky note.
Right, put it on my forehead. Fantastic, phenomenal game. And then now, what am I playing? I am playing. What am I
Oblivion.
playing? Oh, Mario RPG. I gotta finish that, so I'm
Oh,
back on
got you.
Mario RPG.
I've never played it.
Fantastic game.
It is a good game. Not better than Expedition 33 though. So don't if you're coming from Expedition 33 like, man, I need my RPG fix, and then you're going to that, no, don't do it.
I haven't played Oblivion yet. I think I want to. I still have memories of playing it when I was a kid, but that's on the burner. Expedition 33, Blueprints, and then Verdansk is back for COD, so that's been a lot of fun too. So
Yeah, I have
I've been
heard that.
enjoying that.
Appreciate the gift of subs,
Hey.
Rookie. And
Thank
Rookie's
you.
been playing Schedule 1, the drug dealing game, which actually looks super entertaining.
It's fun to watch. I don't know if it's fun to play, but it's fun to
It's multiplayer,
Watch.
so hell.
Yeah, it looks
I'll
like
give
it's
it a
fun to play.
yeah.
But, all right, cool. So that's what we've been playing. Anyways, let's get started. We're always looking to engage with you guys. Let us know what you guys want to hear more about on the podcast. If you have any questions, suggestions, please feel free to leave them in our social media, comments, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Twitter, Blue Sky, X, all of them, Instagram. But this is After Hours Arcade, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/After Hours Arcade. And if you don't want to watch live, you can watch later on YouTube or on demand on Spotify. Or you can listen on podcast services by searching 3 words, After Hours Arcade. Remember, if you like the show ad-free, hit that sub button. It helps us out a lot. Housekeeping. I don't have any housekeeping except that Yano's going to be gone in the next 2 weeks. So Professor Daxter will be filling in. So you'll get more of Dax for the next 2 weeks. Make sure you guys tune in. That's always a fun time.
We put
Any
him in
housekeeping?
timeout.
Any housekeeping from you guys?
No.
I'm just happy to be back. I want to say it was what 3 years ago I started this podcast, and I'm really glad that it's still showing. That's not my dog that time. That's not me.
I'm
But
glad
yeah,
it is
for
too.
real. I thought about it the other day. I was like, man, it's still going strong. So I'm glad that I'm glad I had a good idea, and I'm glad it worked out for real.
And we're glad to have you back. All right, so with that, we have our segment that we do before we get into the news every episode, and that segment is called High Score Countdown. It's where we ask a random question. We all give our top 5, starting from the bottom, going up, and then we give each other shit about it. So this week's question is, what are top 5 forgotten snacks or drinks that need a comeback? Whoever wants to start, go ahead and start.
So I want to make sure I understand. So we go on our number 5, and then
Your
we go
number
up.
5. Yeah, so
Okay, I'll go first.
Everybody gives their 5, then their 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Number 5 for me, the easy squirt ketchup, the green one.
The green and purple?
Yeah.
The purple was the mustard, right?
I don't
Or
know.
were they
I just
both
know the
ketchup?
green. I think they were
Ugh.
both ketchup.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah, but it was so cool, man. It was so cool.
I remember
It should
getting
never
that shit.
come back.
I remember getting that shit as a kid, and I thought it was cool till it turned everything green, and the texture was different than regular ketchup.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what it was. It was like chunky. It was gritty.
Yeah.
It had some thickness to that.
It was thick.
It was weird.
I don't know, man. I will say, like, the 90s had, like, the era of just, like, the weirdest, like, things.
Yeah,
It was so,
that
like,
was-
90s Taco Bell, everything was so, like, Saved by the Bell.
We
I don't know.
weren't. We weren't worried about dyes killing us. That's why.
Yeah.
No.
And look at us now. Green ketchup, it was going to kill us. It really
Yeah.
was.
Yep. All right. So number 5 for Dax is easy squirt, easy ketchup from Heinz. I remember that stuff like
Easy
yesterday.
squirt.
All right. Who's next?
I got my number 5.
Go ahead.
Pixie sticks. Man, I used to pixie sticks them up. Good gracious.
Oh, my goodness.
These sticks.
Do they still make
Can
those?
you?
They still make pixie sticks,
Yeah, you can still get them for Halloween.
but it's hard to find them. Like you can't just
Yeah.
like
Five
that ain't.
Below?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe 5 and below.
All I know is
think
I
they
made
had
a
the
joke
giant
once.
pixie stick.
They did, yeah. The pound or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All your teeth falling out.
Okay.
Oh,
I speaking of the pixie sticks, I made a joke one time and I snorted it like through my nose, and that was the worst experience. And I'll never eat another pixie stick again.
I'm trying to figure out which kid hasn't done that because I did that too. It was like,
Okay,
I
What is
haven't.
wrong with you?
Bro,
I was like, look how
haven't
cool I
either.
am.
you're, just think about it.
Smarties. Oh, that's a good
You're a
one.
10-year-old kid that was allowed to watch rated R movies, and you see Scarface and pixie sticks
Oh.
are right there, and you're like, okay,
Same stuff. To be
okay,
honest.
I'm reloaded.
I mean,
All right. Fair enough, you druggies.
Okay, I'll go. My number 5 is not really it's not that old. I mean, it's old. And actually it's still around, but you probably don't really see it like that. This is a drink actually called Balls.
oh yeah.
I've never
Oh,
heard of
you
it.
have
Drink.
Micro Center.
So yeah,
Oh.
so interesting.
Rip for your pleasure.
Balls was supposed to be a healthier soda
Why you say it like that?
alternative. Balls.
Is it not?
Cuz that's the commercials used to be like, "Do you have balls?" Like stuff like that.
Man, why did it never make it?
So so it's still around. It was like a guarana soda drink, and I looked it up earlier, and it still has. They have more
You
flavors.
can get it at
now.
Walmart.
Bro,
Yeah, you can get it at Walmart for
and I-
$40.
Lit Fairy says, "I
Or, you
loved
know-
balls." She loved balls.
Mhm, it was good. It was
I
good.
love the
it's
orange
a good
one.
soda. So I've seen it online. I'm gonna order some because that came. So balls came out like when gaming was super heavy, and it was almost. I want to say this was like the first energy soda drink that like was
Was
like,
this a
hey,
competitor like to Mountain Dew and stuff?
yeah, they were like, yeah, we support gamers, but we want you also to be a little healthier. So here's
And they
some
put it in
natural
Micro
stuff.
Center.
I've never had balls in my entire life, so
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Dang,
All
that's sad.
That's my
Word.
number 5.
I said what I said, Yano.
I hear you.
And he
My
meant it.
number
He meant it.
5. He did. He said it with his whole chest. My number 5 is actually a little toss up. Actually, no, it's not. It's the original Jug Juices.
Ew, those things
All
are
the
disgusting.
Wait, jug
Whoa.
juices or Huggies?
Yes, Huggies. The
Yeah.
original Huggies.
I love those.
I do
Those
too.
The
man.
original
That
one
shit
with
was
all the
nasty.
sugar.
I'm
Nah, bro.
sorry.
It was nothing
No.
like going to a cookout, reaching into the cooler
Thank
and
you.
grabbing an ice cold Huggy, popping
Oh,
that joint, and
man.
just. And
Exactly.
then you had to grab another one. You had to.
And then you had to go to the hospital right after. It was such a
No,
fun
we
time.
had the best childhood. And with
Just to
me
be
having
clear-
an overbite, I just bit the hell out the top. And you just
Yeah.
see the teeth marks.
So
When
it-
I was- I will say when I was a kid they were good, but there's certain things that like just don't taste good as you've gotten older, and
'Cause
that's
I don't like
one
a
of
lot of
them for
sugar.
me. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't know. There's not really even a flavor to them. It's just
So
strong.
from what I
You didn't
know,
have a flavor?
from
You
what I
definitely had
know,
the bootleg. You
they
had the Huggies.
I've seen them around before, but they changed the flavor. So now it's more. There's not really that much sugar in it. It's more just like a flavored water almost. But the ones
Yeah.
back in the
Blech.
day, them things were like straight sugar. That was straight sugar water.
Straight sugar.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
we was running around like
We
crackheads
used to
at
we used to
cookouts.
toss them junks at each other like Stone Cold and beers in the ring. Like, throw me one, throw me one. They'd be like, got you. What color? Well, you want purple, blue, red? Of course, everybody
Yeah,
wanted
and it
the
had no
blue
flavor.
jump.
This is
The
all
blue
color.
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Blue Giants is good.
that
And
jump used
purple.
to hit.
Mm.
Rookie said his number 4 is Tang. Oh, I don't know about Tang. You
Tang,
can keep
remember
Tang.
Tang?
Nah, you can keep
Hey,
that
remember
shit.
I remember Tang.
Oh,
I didn't think I don't remember hating it. I thought it was pretty okay.
Tang
to
and
make a mess
Tang
of
and
it.
Sunny D just weren't my things. It was just
Sunny D was
Easy.
gross,
Oh my
and Sunny
God.
D's even
Dick
grosser
juice.
now.
They
All right.
wouldn't even get cold.
Right. So that was all number 5s, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I'll go ahead and start off number 4. Number 4 is actually chips called pizzerias.
Oh, I remember those.
Do
I
you
remember
remember
those were good.
pizzeria chips?
Mhm.
It was a potato flavored Dorito looking chip. Oh my god.
They coated that
I've seen
thing.
that
them.
thing
Couldn't get 'em.
them things were so good, man.
So good.
Why are they going?
they
Nobody likes pizza
coated
anymore?
those. They literally dunked it in dust.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
them things were hitting. All right, who's next?
My number 4 is fruit string thing.
Oh, remember that?
Fruit
Fruit.
string. What?
Hold on.
Yeah,
I
the
might,
little
I might have
things
to
where you
pull this
pull
one
them,
up.
the candy.
Yeah.
Yep. It was like the original.
You can
Oh,
get somebody with
it's like the fruit roll up. It's like the original though. I remember these.
No,
Kinda,
that's
yeah.
not- No, it's a fruit. It's like the peelable Twizzlers.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm looking at it.
yeah, and then it used to be in shapes on the little thing. Them, you know,
Yep.
and you know what? The blue ones of these were fire too.
Mm-hmm.
All blue.
Mm-hmm.
That blue
So
dye, that blue dye is incredible.
That's addicting. It's addicting.
Man.
String.
I agree with you.
Hey,
I hated
but-
fruit punch. I hated fruit punch flavored stuff. I hated, but give me
Ah.
blue.
This is oh man, you really unlocked a memory because this was definitely one of my favorites.
You're welcome.
Damn. Okay, so that was your number 4.
BTG acquired new gray hair in his beard.
It just sprout.
Yep.
Dang, string thing.
All right, my
Shit.
number 4 is Squeeze-Its.
Oh, the drink. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
them juices are cracked too with the little faces on them.
Man,
Did they
send
have
me to heaven.
a
Squeeze-Its.
jingle?
I think it
Uh,
had a jingle.
I don't know. The commercials were wild
Yo.
because them things they used to have. I vividly remember one of the squeezes having boxing gloves. I vividly remember it because you had like angry ones, happy ones, and you know what flavor was the best?
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
It's always blue.
So,
But these were never in the cooler in the cookouts because
Nope.
adults couldn't afford it.
oh yeah. So interesting enough, I had went down a rabbit hole and saw these. These almost made my list. These are still sold in the United Kingdom, but they don't.
Mhm.
They don't have like the goofy characters and stuff. And obviously,
Oh,
they
boo.
changed the flavors and the formula. But
They
there
went
wa-
corporate.
apparently, there was a squeeze it at one point where like you would pop the top and it had like a little tablet and you would put it in and it would change the color of the juice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wish, man.
Memory
Okay.
unlocked.
Squeeze it. Who's next?
You want it, Yano?
Professor.
Oh, I believe I just went, but I could
Yeah.
go again. My
was-
number
no, that
4
was-
is Squeeze.
I was about to
You-
say that was your 4.
Oh, wait. I don't know why I thought Lily said that. My bad. It's my turn then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
great.
whoever.
We sound alike, Piano.
My bad. I'm at the loop. For me, my number 4, I would say, would be the Wonder Ball. And I like cracking them open and just, I don't know, it was fun, right? Like it was a fun treat.
Nestle's Wonder
Ah.
Ball. So
Yeah.
I remember seeing these, but oh yeah, they had the little sweet tart things inside.
They had the little sweet tarts in the inside, and like as I got older, the sweet tarts was like the worst part. But when I was a
It is, for
kid,
sure.
I was like, oh, those are so good. But yeah,
You know what? Like I would always see these in the store, but I would never get it because as a kid you'd be like, well, even though it's this big chocolate ball, it's only one, and I want the candy that has the most, so I would never get this.
Yeah. Especially for like what, $2-3?
Yeah, these things were not cheap.
these
Maybe they
were expensive.
They
No,
did?
they were expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, they had
Of course
to
they
be.
got a Mario one or had a Mario one.
Because I specifically remember them being branded with a lot of Disney stuff at one point.
Yeah, they were Nickelodeon and Disney.
That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they always like everything that was inside was branded to like
Mm.
whatever. Yeah.
Dang, what did Rookie say? Oh, his number 3 is Cracker Jacks. What the hell?
Oh, Cracker Jacks.
Oh, that has a little prize inside. You can still find those at.
Terrible.
That's just it was just like a little tattoo though. You didn't really there wasn't really a toy. It was
No,
just a tattoo.
back in the day though, it used to have toys.
Toys, yep.
Mm.
Damn, we're old.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey man.
So number 4, Lily.
I already did my number 4. We're on number 3 now. My
Oh,
number 4 was
shit.
string things.
Oh, string things.
What was
string
yours,
it?
Jano? Yours was the juice.
Squeeze it.
Oh yeah. I'm old, man.
All right. So
My number
ahead.
3
I'm losing my mind.
is Butterfinger BBs.
Ooh.
I remember those.
Finger BBs. I remember the commercial.
Is
I
that the one
don't. I
with
just
Bart
remember
Simpson?
the candy.
Yeah.
All of Butterfinger was Bart Simpson. He was
Yeah,
the
you-
spokes.
But I
Boy.
remember the commercials specifically for Butterfinger BBs. The thing is, okay, so I was never a Butterfinger fan, but I did like the Butterfinger BBs.
Yeah, I gotta have him in small.
I assume because it was
Oh.
easier to chew.
Maybe.
yeah.
Probably.
The bar was harder, and then
Don't put it in the
Dang.
refrigerator. Your teeth will be
shattered.
Oh yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Why did y'all do it?
Because
I don't, you don't want it melted.
Yeah, parents used to always be like, put it in the fridge if it's chocolate so it doesn't melt. You get it in the summertime, car is hot because they don't want to turn the AC on. By the time you get home, it's melted. They like put it in the fridge or put it in the freezer.
It'll refreeze into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you forget about it and go in there and break 3 teeth.
Now you got a wafer.
Also, just to be clear, Whoppers were disgusting.
Oh no, I love Whoppers. I
Whoa.
love Whoppers to this day.
Ugh,
Me too.
They're delicious.
I could never do it.
All
All
right,
right, who's next on number 3?
my number 3. I actually don't want this one to come back because it wasn't
What?
very good. But I have a vivid memory of the taste of it. So
Oh,
it is actually the watermelon Laffy Taffy with the seeds in it.
ooh.
Oh, with the seeds, yeah.
Oh, wow.
This thing was so terrible. It was not
You don't
good.
want it to come back? That
No,
looks
no,
delicious.
the seeds were
It was
nasty,
not
bro.
good.
The
It
seeds
was not
were
good.
terrible. They were crunchy.
What
and-
did you
oh
say?
my
Ew.
Oh, so it was probably like a texture thing. I
That
guess.
was a memory. That's all that was. It
Them
wasn't
things-
good. It was a
them
memory.
things tasted like regular watermelon seeds inside of that thing. Oh my god, it wasn't
Then
good.
that's
Why they
probably
do
what was in
that?
there.
Oh.
No, that's how they
Bad.
that's how they grow the Laffy Taffy. They use the
That's
seeds.
how they go.
No,
But-
Lord.
But yeah, they just need to bring it back for one good run just to mess with the kids.
Remember me?
Remember? All right, so my number 3 is Yahoo strawberry specifically.
Yahoo or Yoo-hoo?
Oh,
Is it Yoo-hoo?
It's Yoo-hoo.
It's
Also,
Yoo-hoo.
I had a Yoo-hoo yesterday.
Yes, but was it strawberry?
No, because chocolate.
Bring back strawberry.
Nah.
Bro, okay. I gotta give you that because Yoo-hoo strawberry was a different type of crack, bro.
Mhm.
I don't know what they put in that
I think
thing.
you can. I swear, I thought you could still buy these. Can't you? Am I
I
crazy?
see Yoo-hoo,
I haven't
the
s-
regular chocolate, but not the strawberry.
I haven't
see
seen
out
a
of
Yoo-hoo
stock
in
right
forever.
I bought.
It
I,
says Walmart.
I
Oh,
treated
it's
myself. It might still be outdated, but
This
yeah,
would-
I
this would be
treated
at Walmart.
myself to a regular Yoo-hoo yesterday. I was like, man, that sounds so good. and it was.
I think
It was
you
very
is
good.
the reason why I'm lactose right now.
Oh no!
I was about
It's
to
not
say,
even milk. It's just water. Water and
I-
chocolate.
Yeah.
7-Eleven?
I don't want it if it's not in the glass bottle though.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what mine
Fact.
is.
Big fact.
Oh, they got the socks. Bet. Thanks, Hot Topic. That's all
There
I
ain't
want.
no reason to have the cardboard little juicy thing because there's
Yeah,
nothing to
that's
it.
terrible.
If I can't see inside the bottle, I don't want it.
Okay, cool.
Also, can we talk about how like no matter how much you drank of this, you were never satisfied? Like you were just never
And
happy.
that's why my tummy hurts
You're
now.
just-
Yeah, I
I
feel
want
like
more.
I feel like this was another drink that didn't get cold.
No, you're right.
It
No
was
matter
good
what you
though.
did.
It was good.
I don't know if it. I think it got cold. I just don't think you could ever freeze it. Like it never got past like chilled.
Is that a good sign?
Oh wait,
No, I don't know.
HEB got it. Oh, I got an HEB down here. Hold on.
Okay.
Or
That's the gas station.
oh no, it's a whole grocery store like
Oh,
giant
damn.
food line for you
Shit.
guys.
All right. What was that? 3?
3.
that
Yeah.
was three.
Everybody did their 3s.
No. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
No. It's only did 2.
Sorry.
I thought Lily was
Here.
the only one that did 3. Right? Am I crazy?
I did 3.
Did you
I
do 3?
did 3. Yeah.
Oh, then I'm the only one that didn't do it.
Yoo-hoo.
I'm out of it.
Oh, they do have it here. Hey, y'all.
The Choco Taco. Choco Taco was so good.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
was I remember talking about this when it went discontinued because this has probably been recently in like the past 4 years.
Couple years. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's a very
Oh,
that was a
so
very
good.
sad day. These are very good.
Nesquik chocolate is number 2. You can still get Nesquik chocolate like the powder.
Oh yeah.
Look at that! Look at that glory! Look at it.
That does look so good.
It's
All right,
so
I'm gonna get
good.
the strawberry joint, and I'm gonna send you one, Yano.
Yes, please.
Looks like I'm.
It's
about
got to
be
be in a
on
clear
the-
bottle.
you know,
Oh, I see. I
Had
see what
that.
you mean.
okay.
Yeah,
alright.
that I don't even have a story for it. Just delicious.
Son, why is the price of this for on eBay $580?
For
I
what?
lie to you not.
For what?
For the
For
Choco
Choco Taco?
Taco.
That joint
Because
is
this
fire.
discontinued
Because
and it was
discontinued
delicious.
forever.
Son, why is
It got
this so
Twinkied.
expensive?
It got
Is this
Twinkied.
real? It is
no way.
real.
That joint melted.
That
and then
joint
they
was
refroze
freezer
it.
burned. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez. All
Probably
right.
10 years, Ricky.
Number 2 for me is the McDonald's snack wrap.
Ooh.
They're bringing that back.
It ain't back yet.
I know, but they did say they were bringing it back. That's all I know.
Well, it's
been there for years.
even if they do bring it back, it's not going to be the same as the snack wrap of our time. Let me see if it is
Yeah,
coming
because we
back.
actually
Though.
had lots of chicken meat in there. Nowadays, it's going to get like a nugget wrapped
Yeah,
in lettuce.
watch because now that you know the
and
new snack
everything.
wrap's going to be like healthy or something.
These were good.
These
Not
were
healthy or
delicious.
something.
With the ranch.
To be
dressing.
fair, I'm pretty sure everybody got mad when these got discontinued, though. Like, not a single person was like, "This is a good call, McDonald's. Good on you."
Right? Like, why would y'all do this?
You know what makes me mad? These got discontinued, but we still get the McRib every year. That pisses me off. That makes me mad.
I
Man,
know. And
that's,
the McRib is
that's the
terrible.
The McRib is
I haven't
nasty.
had that in a
it's
while.
moose knuckle. That's all it is.
Moose knuckle.
You-
Mick Moose Knuckle. There you go.
McRib is the rib sandwich they used to sell at the school.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
That was
crazy.
that bomb though.
McRib
Nah,
needs to be
yeah, back
on.
then it was.
Back then,
next time the
yeah.
McRib comes back, order you one. You're gonna be like, what
I'm
the
not
fuck?
gonna order it.
You be like, why did
You gonna be
ugh,
head in toilet.
ugh.
Bleh.
Yeah, like instantly, bro. It's
I'm gonna message
disgusting.
McDonald's and be like, "Hey, look, we just talked about y'all McRib. We were told
Block.
it's trash. Let me try it."
The
me see.
McRib is like
Get that sponsor, Yano.
it's like a-
no.
it's like an uncooked glizzy mashed into the shape of ribs.
No.
Also, just to be
Barbecue
clear,
sauce splattered.
Next time you get it, get a tortilla shell and just wrap the McRib inside the thing.
Terrible.
Not my cameras.
The McRib snack wrap. You're welcome.
No bones. Alright.
Who's number 2 is next? I'll go. Go ahead, Lily.
Oh, I was going to take it back to the fancier times of the 90s. I'm probably saying it wrong, but Finita.
The ice cream?
The ice cream.
Yes.
So good.
I gotta
what?
see it.
Brought that back.
You get one of those, you think you're a
Well,
top tier
how do you spell
of
it?
It's a great question.
VIE.
That's not it.
ETTA.
What is it?
Now I'm not spelling
VINE?
Vienna, so
Oh my
yeah,
god.
VIENNETTA.
That's it.
What? ETTA.
This is so good.
What the hell?
Viennette.
Oh, that looks so
Viennetta.
fancy.
So
Viennetta.
Yeah, that Vienna.
It's fake.
I never had one, bro.
Then we had it one good time.
I've never had it, but
I seen it.
is it
Well, it
wafer?
No,
looks so
it's
fancy that
it's
you just-
folded ice cream.
That's all.
That's all it is. It's like layered and folded ice cream.
It just
Oh.
looks so fancy. You think it's pinky up.
All I
bitches.
know is that thing was
Bitch, why you had
expensive.
them? Fire
That's what I do when I go to fancy restaurants. Pinky up, bitches.
I have
I-
my monocle.
I remember they used to show like rich ass people in like mansions and be like, "Can I have my Viennetta?" And they would get their slice.
You can have it too.
Right, that's what it would do. Yeah, it'd be like, and you can have it too. And then I'd see it in the grocery, and my mom would be like, "No, the fuck you won't," because that shit was expensive, bro. That shit was like
We-
$12.
That's literally the meme of like, can I get some Viennetta ice cream? You got Viennetta at home, and it's just like a little snow cone.
My parents would never buy this shit.
Oh, they just stopped selling it this year
Really?
due to the
It's in
termination
Japan?
of license. Oh,
Japan, they got all the good stuff.
wow.
Crazy. So this is technically a
got
Japanese
Gundams.
product?
It seems that way.
Yeah, they do like folding
have
ice cream over
Gundams.
there.
That makes sense.
You could probably get into a vending machine somewhere in there.
The
Yeah.
US stopped in 2021. That's crazy. I could have had one of these. Fuck.
We had one. It was delicious.
The rise
We're
up.
still getting used to adulting.
Bring this back. This is a good one, Lily. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
it's
this
good.
isn't your number one.
Was that everybody's number
I-
2?
Number 2 for me, Ring Pops. I know they still make them. I get it.
Is there a
But-
certain flavor?
Yes, blue. They don't make blue. They got green, they got red, but they don't have blue.
No, they do
Hey,
have
look at
blue,
the first
bro.
one
They
that
have
popped.
blue.
Yeah, so
Or-
if you go to Dollar Tree, they sell them in packs of 4 for $1.
I will one up you on this, Yano. I think the better ones, because I saw it and that's what it reminded me of, the combo flavors.
This-
Oh,
when
the
they
ones
when
that
they
are-
start when they started doing the combo flavors, changed the game.
I think
Or
so
that's
too.
the fourth one. Looked like it too.
Hmm
Let me see.
Swirlies.
Ring pop combo. Look at that twisted blue raspberry
Get
watermelon, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
That's blue and green, the two best flavors. Come on.
Two best.
Oh,
It's not even close.
That's the two best colors of candy and dye and cancer, I guess.
Dang, a bomb
All right.
pop.
Oh my god.
Hey.
And then I still got mine, unless
What's
somebody
yours?
else has one too.
No, I think you're.
So this was the hard one for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the Altoids Mango Sours.
Ooh.
I was looking at that too. I was
This
like,
this
dang.
candy,
It was crack. Literally.
so good,
Like,
so good.
if somebody had these at school, bro, then shit was gone. And like a second.
Right, they don't last.
You could get favors for these. Like
Yeah.
that's how good these things were.
They heard this can open from a mile away, or the tin.
And they had that like little
They
shitty
got
paper in it. You know what I mean? That did absolutely nothing. Yeah,
It's to make it look fancy, like you about to do.
and they worked.
I remember trying to get these from my mom as well. I was like, I
Yeah.
just need them to make my breath smell fresh. This shit's mango.
All the cool kids, mom. All the
It's
cool
mango.
kids.
And she bought you some. What's that? The little red bubble gum with the
Oh
cinnamon
my
flavor
God.
here.
Ooh,
Do you-
red.
Do you want your son to never make it and make friends? I need these. These is what I need.
Yeah, this is
Ah.
this is a crazy candy too.
It was so good.
All right,
Oh my goodness.
on to our number ones, and then we can get into the news. Who's first?
I can go first
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
since I went last. All right. This is not even a close competition for me. Surge energy drink.
Oh.
When this came out, it was a huge storm and delicious. Absolutely delicious. I don't know why they stopped selling these, but man, I would actually probably not drink because I don't drink caffeine anymore, but I would really try.
Because they know that us as adults will mix it with liquor, like we do Red Bull.
Also true.
I will tell you, this is still delicious. This is funny
that too.
because we were at Magfest one year, and literally just like going down the hallway, this dude had like a 48 case of Surge, and I was
That's
like,
wild.
I was like, "Is this Surge?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You want some?"
$20.
No, not even, bro. The dude literally like grabbed 2 cans and tossed them to me. And he was like,
That's hilarious.
"Here you go."
That's cool.
And I was like, "Oh my god, it was so
That man
good."
spent like $200
Right,
just
dude.
sitting in a hallway just to give people surges.
He was like, "Here you go." It
He's
was
the new
so-
CEO.
It was so good. Surge.
Aw.
Surge.
They stopped selling it because of death? What happened?
It was really high in caffeine,
Oh, okay.
like super high.
Oh.
And then we'll mix it
Didn't
with
they have the
liquor.
They literally had a warning on it. They were like, hey, this will mess you up.
Did they have the Surge powder, or I'm thinking something else?
I know what you're thinking. I think
I
I know
don't
what
know.
you're thinking of, but I don't think it was Surge. They
Oh.
had what was that?
I
Kind
forgot
of like
what
the
that was.
Gatorade powder. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think they had Surge.
$224? Excuse you?
That's crazy. All right,
Oh,
so my
God.
number
That's a
one.
retro '90s can. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
And I
original.
really want for this to come back. I think it's still around, but I haven't looked. I want to see more of this. Chubbies. I want
What?
that
You want to
drink.
see
Chubbies.
Chubbies? That's
bad.
crazy. This
So
is a chubby.
good.
What did he say?
Bruh. Bruh.
Not the short.
No, that is not what I want.
Chubby?
That's
I don't-
not what I want.
This?
I want the
This.
drink. No, I want the drink. You
That's
gotta
the
put
drink.
in drink, chubby drink. That's it. That's what I want.
I'm not.
Oh, you
Look,
know
I'm
what's
not.
funny?
I'm not fat shaming or anything. When I put in chubby, that's what came up.
You so silly.
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you know,
Well then, Yano.
lovely.
I don't think I've ever seen these. I've never seen these.
I-
Really?
I think I see
Yeah.
this in the store next.
Yeah.
At my grocery store.
There's a cream soda, right? Isn't there a cream
Yep,
soda one?
It's a cream soda.
It
It's
is.
the white, clear one.
Yeah, that joke was cracked too.
So good.
I've never seen those. That's
I'm gonna have to
crazy.
Ship y'all some. Cause it's some of the little
Wait,
bin
y'all-
where it has nothing but 25-cent soda or $1 sodas.
Which flavor is the best?
Blue.
Cream
Blue?
blast.
Cream is the best for me. That's what I want back.
Oh,
Uh,
cream is the best, eh?
That pineapple sunshine looked like it might be
Creamy
fire,
chubbies.
bro.
That's good too. And the purple one. Oh my god.
How-
That's
Per-
why you say it like that.
The purple
Nah,
one's called Purple Power, yo.
Purple power. Put it in my mouth.
It's
No.
just purple Kool-Aid just jammed in there.
All right, so my number one
Uh.
is, it's funny yours is a drink because mine is actually a drink too, and it's
So far, all of us is ours are drinks.
it's Snapple Rain, bro. Do y'all remember
Snapple
these?
I haven't had that
Oh
one.
my
No.
god!
I love
These-
Snapple though.
These were like agave, like cactus drinks. They were so good, bro. I
It was
Hold
remember-
on.
What?
Hold on a
Did you have
second.
heart attack?
No. I just thought of another drink that I didn't even. What's that one with the lizard? That
Oh,
drink with the lizard on it?
Sobe?
Sobe?
Sobe water.
Sobe.
I didn't think about it until just now, but that's up there too.
So
So good.
So I remember they had the Snapple Rain was so good. Sun, Fire, and Earth, and then they came out with Meteor, and it had like these little boba balls in it. And this was the bubble. All of these jumps were so fire, man. They need.
I
to
feel
bring
like I've
back.
seen these, like the design before, but I don't remember ever seeing them in stores.
Oh, it was in stores, man. It's imprinted in your brain.
Imprinted.
They even had the metal cans. These were so good. God, they were so good.
That's crazy.
Bring it back, Snapple.
Bring it back. So we
I love
got-
Snapple for what it's worth.
They still make Snapple, right?
They do, yeah, because I get like the apple because it tastes like it tastes like the bite of an apple. Like when you take a bite, that's the exact same flavor. I don't know how they do it.
Dang, it looks like the Snapple Rain was around to 2022, or maybe they brought it back.
It's possible they brought it back.
Dang, in half the size. All right,
So-
Same price.
right.
So, do you want to take a guess if Lily's number one is a drink or a snack?
I hope it's a drink.
I hope it's a drink, but it's probably gonna be a snack.
I bet it's a snack too.
Oh man,
Gosh
was
darn
hers.
it, Lily. Yeah, let's
was
go.
What is it?
Oh,
Search.
Oh, really?
I've got
Oh,
my
dang.
favorite.
Surge for the win. I guess Surge is the number
Surge is
one
so
thing that
good.
needs to come back. All right, with that, that is the end of what is this called?
High score
high
countdown.
score.
High score.
I looked at the screen.
All right. So
Be simple.
with that, we'll get it. Well, let's press start gamers. Let's get into story number one. That was actually a pretty long segment. Yeah,
That was great.
It happens every time. All right. So story number one is been a lot of gaming news this week. We're gonna start off with generally, you know, the Switch 2 pre-orders went out last week. I know. Well, who was lucky enough to get one or tried to get one?
Me.
I didn't try. Lily got one.
So Lily was able to get one the next day at like 9:00 in the morning at Walmart, which is crazy. Me, I literally hit the button at 12:59 and 58 seconds, and it refreshed and then said sold out. And I was like, oh, so I'm not getting a Switch. But then I refreshed again, added it to my cart, got my order in, got the hey, congratulations, your order was successful. Then 5 minutes later, actually, your order was canceled. Technical reason.
Psych.
And I was like, all right.
Dang.
So I'm not
okay.
gonna pre-order. I'm not gonna search for the pre-orders. I'm gonna wait for the May 9th Nintendo email that's supposed to come out with your pre-order ready if you're selected. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'll wait. Not too worried about it, but
I would say you probably could get it within like the first 6 months.
yeah, I'm not too
Because
worried.
I don't
about
think it
though.
sells out like PlayStation and Xbox does.
Oh,
Well, I
it
think
definitely sells
times are
out.
different this time around due to
The
a whole bunch of
tariffs.
other.
Yeah.
Not even just that. I also feel like resources are also going to be low as well, but we'll see.
I think there's probably just a bigger market for it now, like because the Switch was so successful over the past few years. Now people are actually looking at it like, all right, I'm probably gonna get this.
Well, if it does have the power that like the PS5 or whatever has, that's going to be a huge change in like game,
yeah,
like things that they
100%.
can do.
Yeah, for sure. But this story has nothing to do with the pre-orders, but it does have to do with Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have what they call. Oh, why is that sour ball thing on there still? All right, they're gonna have what is called game key cards, and a lot of people are actually a little disheartened about it. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is approaching, and for at least some of its launch catalog, companies are opting for game key cards rather than fully on-cart physical games. This has understandably not been thrilling for people trying to collect physical game collections, and that includes those trying to preserve games in the long term. When Nintendo pulled back the curtain on the Switch 2, it confirmed that several new Switch 2 game cards won't always carry an actual game, but instead contain a key for a game download. Nintendo later clarified that the Switch 2 edition games contain both the game and the upgrade on the cartridge itself. So pretty much, to sum it up, some games are going to actually be on the cartridge and some are going to be game keys. So you'll have the cartridge, but the game is not going to be on there, but it'll allow you to download the game, which I think is crazy. So apparently games like Street Fighter 6 and Bravely Default have the game keycard disclaimer. Other games such as Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Cyberpunk are actually going to be on the cart. So it's just like, sucks, because this is like another thing you're going to have to pay attention to if you're trying to buy the physical copy of the game, or you might not even get a choice in it. Like, why, if the game is going to be a digital download anyway, why even sell the game key card?
Yeah, why not just have it on the? Because you're still gonna have to download it regardless, right?
Exactly.
It makes me wonder if it's solely because they want you to collect, quote unquote, the what's it called?
Cases, like
The
the
case.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
I was actually gonna ask that, like, what's like, as a collector, do people care more about the game or the actual like
Something to put
that's
on
in?
your shelf, I assume.
Yeah.
But we talked about this. We knew that the next generation of gaming is going to start leading more away from physical copies.
I think it just really sucks for people who don't. I mean, internet's pretty much a necessity at this point in life, but like, there are still some places that don't get good internet, so they just can't be gamers anymore. You know what I mean? Like it just kind
Right.
of puts them in a. It
Eh,
sucks for them
And it's not really like, yes, I understand that games are going digital, but why even
because
have
you're
this
just
out
wasting
here?
money.
Yeah, why have this out here to confuse the consumer? Like, if little Johnny's grandma goes and buys him a game, but they don't really have good Wi-Fi, or shoot, maybe they don't have Wi-Fi at all. Who knows? But she buys the game key card and he can't play it until he gets to somebody else's house to download. Like, that's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
because
I
grandma
have
not gonna read the whole case.
a.
I mean, it
So
probably won't even be that. It's right down there, right? Like it's at the bottom, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
But
even. It's
this
not
is
even
where
like in your face.
but grandma not gonna read it.
Oh, for sure. I'm not gonna read it.
so
Hilarious.
fun fact, I ended up getting that Legend of Zelda game for my birthday, and our power had gone out for almost a couple of days. I forgot how many days, but no power, and I couldn't play the game because it required a update, so I had to be connected to the internet. So there was no internet. I drove to my local library simply to to connect to
smart.
the Wi-Fi just to update the game. I think that's ridiculous that you have to do that in this day and age.
I also
Yeah.
can
It is
actually
an
have. I have a
update.
story about that too. Whenever I got my PS5 or PS4, one of the two, I was moving. I was getting a new place, so I didn't have internet set up. I had a whole system that was nothing more than a paperweight because it would not do anything without an update, which is crazy that I can't just play offline single player games without having to update my computer or update everything.
Should have used that hotspot.
Yeah, I just think this is
Yeah.
this is a missed opportunity for Nintendo. Like, this was their chance to be like, hey, if you see the game on the shelf, this is the physical copy of it, and you're able to keep it and play it without internet connection. But if it has online services, you won't be able to access those online services. This is their chance to be the good guy. Like, why is this a thing? We'll see how
I
it
mean,
plays out.
we do know though that Nintendo is going to do what Nintendo wants. Like they're not here to be a good or bad guy. They just kind of do whatever they want and get away with it because they're Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't see what you're getting away with. I guess you're getting away with selling cases to people in plastic. Here you go, $80 plastic.
Yeah.
This
I'd
is
be
a
mad as
digital.
hell. That's why.
The only
ugh.
thing that matters is the digital key code.
That's the only thing that truly confuses me though. Like you're just wasting money. You're doing nothing but wasting resources to get nothing. Like you don't get it. Like nothing. No, the consumer doesn't get anything. You're wasting money on plastic and like selling and like putting things on shelves. Like
And shipping,
who's it
yeah.
for? Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Like, I
Like-
just don't see the purpose of this at all.
yeah.
Like, not one bit. All right. And with that, there's more bad news in the gaming space. We'll move into the main headline story. Microsoft has just raised prices for Xbox consoles and games. And this article is actually coming from Polygon, which there's another story that I just saw before I built the show, but a whole Polygon just got like sold off and laid off a whole bunch of people.
God
So-
dang.
so
no
that
wonder the website
sucks.
looks funny.
Yeah, so that sucks too. But Microsoft just raised prices for the Xbox consoles and games. Microsoft has increased the cost of the Xbox Series X by $100, a 20% price increase on the video game console that launched in 2020. And that's not the only price hike announced on Thursday. Games as well as controllers and other peripherals are going up in price too, as is the Xbox Series S. Open quotes, we understand that these changes are challenging, Microsoft said in a post on the Xbox support website, and they were made with careful consideration given market conditions and rising cost of development. Looking ahead, we continue to focus on offering more ways to play more games across any screen and ensuring value for Xbox players. Here's a breakdown of the price increase, which are effective today. Xbox Series S 512 gig is now $379 from $299. Let me just go to the big ones. Xbox Series X is now $600 when it was $500. The 2 terabyte is now $730 compared to $600. Controller is about $5 more. Wireless controller in color is $10 more, or no, it's like I think it's $5 more.
I got mine just in time.
Yeah, me too.
That purple boy.
It looks like the controllers are going up $10 each. So for those who have already purchased a modern Xbox, games will be going up in price beginning this holiday season. According to the announcement, first-party games, that is, games designed and published by Microsoft or Microsoft-owned studios, will go up to $79.99. Microsoft's Xbox hardware business has been a bit off this generation. It recently told investors that hardware sales were down by 6% in the previous quarter. So, Nintendo.
I have thoughts on this.
Nintendo started it. Now everybody's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
First off, I get where the price increase is coming from. It's more expensive to get things shipped from Japan, China, and all that. Like, I get the tariffs and how they work. The downside is we're looking at a console that's in 5 years in develop. Like, it's already 5 years out of cycle. Like, the new gen's coming out soon.
Yep.
And they're already struggling to sell like systems anyways. They're getting outsold by PlayStation 4-1, 3-1, something like that. This just doesn't. They're not going to benefit from this. This is just going to make people upset. Right. And this should have been a next generation hike, not a current generation hike.
Right. I agree with that 100%. Like, I don't see okay, maybe accessories. Okay, fine. Go up on accessories. Go up on the games because everybody else is doing it. Whatever. But your console going up, I think that's ridiculous. And it only means that Sony's probably going to do the same thing. They're probably going to go up while the PS5 and PS5 Pro are around. But this sucks at a time where Xbox probably just had one of the best couple months in a long time. Like with the games that they released recently, Expedition 33, Blueprints, Game Pass has been rocking it. Forza dropped on PlayStation and has the highest sales of any PlayStation game. Like, Microsoft has a game on PlayStation that's selling more than all PlayStation games. It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So, and then you're like, all right, we got to raise the price of all of our systems.
I think they just kind of put their foot in their mouth with this, to be honest. Like, again, I think they could have just waited.
I think so too.
Because it was going to happen. We as consumers know that it's going to happen. We knew that prices are going to go up next console anyways. If you know anything about anything, like, the tariffs are going to increase prices for everything that we're going to have. So, like, I just don't like I said, they just put their foot in their mouth. And I agree with you. I think that they could have increased, like, accessories by $10. Like, that would have been something that was easier to, like, digest. But yeah, that's just my
reason why they went up, because of these price changes going on in the market. It's going to be harder to get materials to build these things. Plus, I highly doubt these consoles were being built here in the United States.
Oh,
so
no, they 100% aren't.
Yes.
So now they got to go through all of the.
Also, I want to challenge that too.
Also, Microsoft.
Oh yeah, and it's Microsoft.
Well, I think, like, at this point, if you don't have a PS5 or if you don't have a Series X, you probably can't afford a Series X or a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Like, you putting the price up $100 just means that the people that couldn't afford it already still can't afford it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Save another extra $100 in that savings.
Yeah.
You're literally...
I'm just saying, like, we're so far in. Like, if the people, like, if it was in, like, year 1, year 2, maybe, like, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's hard to get one. Like, most people are still wanting one. We're out of, like, the rotation's done.
What if a kid's birthday is like, I want for my 13th birthday an Xbox Series X?
Yeah, fuck that.
And wait till they're 16 now.
Come on, man. And now they just turned.
You gotta wait till next gen now, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it.
Also, this just makes me curious, like, what's next gen price is going to look like.
Oof. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I didn't
easy.
even think
We're
about
still
that.
trying to get raises at
We're
work.
going to be in the 800s and thousands.
Please,
We're
no.
going to be in PC prices.
PC gamer.
Yeah, but
Yeah, at that point, just be a PC game. Well,
PC prices parts are going to go
going up too, yeah.
They're all going up. Everything's
that
going to
5,000
be
series is crazy.
Yeah.
And also, like where I had got my case from, Height, they just said, "Hey, we're not shipping to U.S. anymore." I said, "Well, I got
Oh
my shit
wow.
just in time." Yeah,
Yeah.
I
This
left my
just
case with
this just bodes
condolences.
this bodes not just for, I mean, it bodes terrible for the gaming community, but it just bodes terrible in general.
As a
Because
consumer
yeah,
across the
as a
board, yeah.
consumer period, it just shows that
Yo, a firm about to put in some OT.
things are about to get worse.
Yeah.
And what, Grand Theft Auto 6 is definitely gonna be $100 now, y'all.
They already announced
100%.
100. It's probably going to be more. Like that's what they announced already.
No, they didn't announce it. They didn't announce a
I,
price
s-
yet.
I swear I thought they announced a price, or at least
No.
it leaked.
No, I haven't seen a.
Maybe I'm crazy.
They haven't
Not a
officially
price
announced the
change.
price.
Oh, I thought there was a leak from like a reputable source. Maybe I'm crazy.
Like $100.
Yeah.
That's fine. I got Klarna, but
No, the rumors were like when they did like analysis and stuff, they were like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 could 100% charge $100.
To be fair, they could charge 150 and people are going to buy it immediately.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, it doesn't matter now because we can't even buy a console to play it. So I'm waiting till PC.
Well, they're talking about PS5 struggling to play it. Like there were sources where it was like the PS5 might get it in 30 frames, which is crazy to me.
Whoa.
Damn.
They really raised the bar for that one.
I mean, I would say Rockstar kind of has like Rockstar can do that. You know what I mean? Like what's going to be crazy is they're going to release it for $100, 100 plus or whatever, and then the next game's going to come around and be like, we can do that too, and then like, no, it's not going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I believe we're going to be the ones who decide whether or not we are willing to pay for a game at those prices. Now, Grand Theft Auto, like you said, it's almost like they get a pass.
yeah,
Only because
there's
their game is worth it. In my
I'm part of the NBA 2K community. And people are like, because it comes out the same month as 2K, it's 26 or whatever, and they're like, you guys gonna get 26? I was like, I'm just gonna play Street Ball and GTA. Like, I don't need to. Like, I don't need to play 2K.
It's going to be that good. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm about to say it better not suck.
It better not suck.
Because if it comes out for $100 and then it sucks, oh my god, the gaming industry is gonna be in shambles. Like
Mhm.
We will riot.
Grand Theft Auto is going to set the bar, and if they don't, then now everybody's gonna be like, I'm not buying shit. like
Yeah.
like it's gonna be, oh my god, this is gonna be an event for sure. All right, anything else on tariffs and price raises and how everything sucks?
We're still gonna pay it. Like, we're still gonna buy it.
So here's the
We have Klarna on our side.
Yeah.
I honestly I see myself like buying less and less as time goes on until things start to level out. It's actually gonna take, thank God for Game Pass, which is probably gonna end up going up.
It's gonna go up. It has to.
If it
Yeah,
goes
it
up
has
like
to.
$10, I'm fine. Anything else higher than that, I'll probably be like, all right. I mean, shit, at this point, yeah, as long as I get the games that they've been dropping, like I said, it's been a good few months with Game Pass. They've been dropping some dimes, Game of the Year contenders.
I want to say to Pineapple in chat, because he said, or they said, I think this will lead to the indie dev renaissance. We're kind of already there with like indie games are starting to get played way more and more, while most people are kind of looking down on AAA titles because they're like, you can't get prettier, and they're not optimized at all. And so, like, there's no passion in like AAA devs.
And I was about to say, think about it. Expedition 33 is an indie game.
It's a AA, yeah.
Yeah, there's a studio in France. Yeah,
they only had 30 people working on that game,
bro, and it's Unreal Engine
It's
5 looks
great.
it looks
Gorgeous.
incredible. Like, so I would have to agree with you as well that I think we're already in the indie dev renaissance where people are looking
Yep.
at the cheaper games and giving them a chance now. And yes, the gaming industry is in shambles, but I think it's even like we're on the beginning. We're at the top of the decline,
Hmm.
and it's got quite a ways to fall down, and that's since last year. We're still at the top of the drop. Like it
I, I
hasn't.
will. I,
Go
I will
ahead.
say we'll never. I doubt we'll see another 2000s era gaming in a long time.
Oh
Like in
yeah,
my
for
opinion,
sure.
2000s game industry was like peak gaming. Like 2000 to 2010, that era, crazy good games, and then it just kind of slowly like faltered out.
Like
So
we're.
so
Go ahead.
today's games aren't as good. Like what Black Myth Wukong? What is it called?
I mean, there's gems. There's
Huh?
always going to be gems in the games, but
No, I think there are a whole lot of really good games out. I just think the problem is there's too many good games out,
Oh,
and
too many.
I think with the same thing with like games being too long, people are there's only enough time for all of us gamers. We can only pick so many games to play,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
They need to move to shorter titles. They need to get away from stakeholders trying to be like, well, what makes us the most money? Because like even with Bungie coming out with Marathon, it's an extraction shooter. I'm not saying it's bad, but nobody is asking for extraction shooters.
No,
Nobody.
no.
Like why are they trying to find these I know why they're trying to find these cash cows and these live servers that continue to bring them money, but the gaming industry needs to get away from like trying to please the stakeholders, or at least be more
I
selective with your stakeholders.
I think the majority of gamers though have the attention span of squirrels, and games that are, and I'm serious. I think games like extraction shooters and BRs and Call of Duty and games that like you can get into a lobby for like 10 minutes, kill a whole bunch of people, get that adrenaline rush, and then turn it off. That's why they do it. So it's really hard for me to sit down and play like a 60-hour title, like a great game, right? Like a good RPG is really hard to come by because like I don't have time to sit down and play 60 hours to finish a game. I get
Right.
in, I play 20 minutes, and then I go to work or whatever it may be.
No, I agree with that, but I'm saying
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's trying to do it. They're trying to get
Right.
into a space that's already occupied. Like the Fortnites, the Robloxes, the Call of Duties, they pretty much own those spaces. And now they
Right.
keep wasting resources trying to get the next live service game where it's like, bro, like these spaces are already filled. You could do a lot
Yeah.
more with a lot less.
I'm just saying I think that's why we see a lot more of those than we do like Expedition 33, for instance, right? Like we get in, we get out, we're done. Whereas Expedition 33, I have to sit down and be like, hey, I'm going to be doing this for X amount of hours and stuff. And it sucks because like I would like to sit down and play those games for X amount of hours,
Yeah,
but
it
it's hard
sucks.
to find that time.
It sucks, but you can stop whenever you want. When you start your
Yeah,
league
until
game,
you get to that next part.
you got about 30 or 40 minutes that you have to stay there or you're getting
Yeah.
banned. Like,
Well, that's the thing is like I don't even really play that anymore because I don't have the time to like do that. You know,
right.
I only do it here and there. But I agree with you. I think you're right.
Bottom is not necessarily cheaper, but more valuable games, better bang for your buck. Yes.
I also think that a lot of people think that, or I think
But cheap
developers
doesn't mean
think.
bad. That's my point. A cheaper game
I,
doesn't mean bad.
I think how the developers look at it is the more time that you get in a game, like the longer the game is, the more value it holds. And I would rather have pure action for 2 straight hours than walking for 2 miles to get to the next cool thing just because it adds another 2 hours to my gameplay. So I agree with you. I actually think that like more bang for your buck is more so like streamlined, give me pure adrenaline rush the entire time and then let me be done with it. For me at least.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just see how things start shaking out. Like we're seeing. Go ahead.
All right. So my question is to everyone: how do I word this? When do you see this kind of leveling out? Because, like you said, we're at the peak of quote unquote gaming, right? And it's going to come down a little bit. When do you think it's going to level out, or we're going to come to a stable ground? Do you think 2, 5, 10 years? Where do you think?
It's gonna be a while.
I don't think it's a time frame. I think it's when major developers that take hold of the market, like EA, Ubisoft, games like companies like that, go out of business. Maybe not go out of business, but like completely dehaul their entire like corporation ladder.
Yeah, I think we're getting to that point with all the layoffs, right? You're losing all of this talent, and a lot of them are either retiring or they're going into smaller studios. And these smaller studios are going to be picking up steam in the next 1 or 2 years with hot games that are dropping, that are changing the landscape of gaming, and probably pulling a lot of people away from the live service. I have a lot like, and you got to remember, I guess, like as far as like our generation of gamers, like we're getting older too, right? So we were at the peak of when everything was getting, like, gaming was on the rise constantly. Now we're getting older. We don't have time for live service. We want these smaller titles, and we're a major part of, what the industry is. So if we start falling off, that means your kids will probably start falling off, because dad's not really a gamer anymore, so I don't really play games like that.
I was gonna say, do you think we're at a point where like we're not the major consumer, or we're starting to not become the major consumer, and they're starting to look at like, what does Timmy in 6th grade want over the person who's purchasing them right now, which is us?
Yes, but at the same time, we are the consumer, because Timmy doesn't have. We
Money.
are Timmy's pockets.
Right? Yeah.
So we got to be entertained that our kids are entertained by it too.
Like, yeah, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that though completely. Like, to an extent, I do, but like my parents aren't gamers, but I was a consumer. You know what I mean? So like, they made games to my preference, even though my parents were the one paying for it.
That's what our parents was. It was it?
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to developers,
brown box games.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just saying, like, when they're sitting down in a board and being like, "Hey, we want to make this game," are they looking at us as the consumer, or are they looking at young Timmy in 6th grade as the person that they're making the game towards? Who are they marketing to at this point?
Because we're simple-minded too. We'll go out and play, like, we're still playing platform games that come out. People are playing Marvel Rivals. People's playing Fortnite, both young and old. So it's like, it's for everyone. So except when it says rated R. Like,
I was gonna say, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because I still feel like
or mature.
I think they just aim for that middle range, because that younger audience is gonna become that middle range, and once you get that middle range, they're there for a while.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think that's kind of where they're at, because I mean, Fortnite did it best.
Fortnite still is doing the best. I don't like Fortnite, but Fortnite is still doing it the best.
Minecraft did it best, but that's a whole nother topic.
I think Minecraft paved the way. I think Minecraft walked so that Fortnite could run in terms of like audience sales and stuff like that.
All right. So next news story is actually about Oblivion. And this is another thing that kind of points to the market that they're looking at. They're looking at us. They keep bringing us our remakes, the games that we played as kids, right?
Them remaking everything.
So the original Oblivion, this comes from Game Rant. Original Oblivion dev comments on the remaster. Following the shadow drop of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, a former Bethesda developer who worked on Oblivion's original release praised the updated version. The former Bethesda developer stated that calling Oblivion Remastered a simple remaster did not do justice to the changes and efforts made to the original version. Though it had been one of the worst kept secrets in Microsoft and Bethesda's repertoire of late, Oblivion Remastered was fully revealed during April 22nd live event that was streamed on social media. Following the stream, Oblivion Remastered was shadow dropped on PC, PS5, and Xbox consoles, and quickly became a success on Steam. Have any of you guys tried it? There's 128,000 concurrent players on Steam current.
I haven't played it yet, but I played the original.
It is actually truly a beauty.
It's a true original for sure. They even left some of the really fun bugs in the game too.
Yeah,
I heard they left some of the dialogue in it.
They left the dialogue where the voice actor messed up and restarted in the middle of it. They left that in there. It's like, oh, let me try again and read it again. Like,
I think the games that we had in the past were absolute gems, and they just didn't have the graphics. And like now we have the graphics to make it look like a masterpiece. If that makes sense. Like Oblivion was probably one of my favorite games coming out, and and then I remember when like Skyrim got announced, I was like, oh my god, like I can dual wield like stuff like, you know what I mean. So like I think the games that we had growing up, now we can look at it from a lens of like UE5, which is so much fun to do. So big fan.
nice. I don't really have much to say. It looks great. It's on Game Pass. I tried it out and I was like, yep, this looks really good. Not going to have enough time to play it, but
But you're playing
it looks amazing. Yeah.
I read a short article saying that the devs are not trying to prevent the moderators from just having their way with the game.
Oh, yeah. They said
I-
they want modders to do whatever they want. Just like
So,
before.
They
that
did that on the first one anyway.
Yeah.
they did, they really did. But I can't wait to see what that comes out with.
I'm just waiting
You
on
already
Thomas
know
the
what's gonna
Train
come
Engine.
out. BBL Jizzy. Everyone's gonna have big booties.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
As long as
Next.
I get that bag of holdings, I'm still in forks in your cheese. No weight limit.
Next story comes from VGC. We played this game, Lily. Split Fiction is getting a film adaptation starring Sydney Sweeney and directed by Wicked's director. The screenwriters of Deadpool and Wolverine are also working on the script. According to Variety, a live-action movie based on Hazelight Studios' co-op action-adventure game is now in the works and will star Sydney Sweeney. The movie will reportedly be directed by John M. Chu, who recently directed Wicked. The script, meanwhile, is currently being worked on by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who were screenwriters on Deadpool and Wolverine. Split Fiction will be produced by Story Kitchen, a media company that specializes in adapting video games to film and TV. Do they really? Look up Story Kitchen and tell me what they worked on. The company previously worked. Oh, it's saying it right here. Never mind. The company previously worked on the Sonic the Hedgehog movies and has been involved in upcoming projects based on It Takes Two, Just Cause, Streets of Rage, Shinobi, and Toe Jam and Earl, among others. Variety's report says it's yet to be confirmed which of the game's two protagonists, Zoe and Mia, will be played by Sweeney in the film version. Earlier this week, it was also announced that Sweeney is involved in the upcoming Outrun movie to be directed by Michael Bay. She won't be starring in that one, however, and will instead be taking on a producer's role in the Universal produced take on Sega's classic arcade racer. Okay. So, first off, game was incredible. It was just good. Me and Lily had a fantastic time. Story was cool. I think I could see this. I feel like the story of Split Fiction was already a movie. Like, it was already the plot of a video game movie.
Yeah. But man, how they gonna get those? Especially that last board when it was hella trippy from sci-fi to fantasy, and that little line just kept getting crossed. That's gonna be wild to do.
Now, do you think do you think they film it like that? Like in Split? Like, I mean, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
And they're gonna have a whole lot of cue marks of like, hey, this is gonna be this part, this part. Now
I think this is a good game to show into a movie. I think the wackiness of like the two different like extremes are really cool. Do you think it's too? My question is do you think that they were already planning on turning this into a movie before it even like released? Because like that's quick.
I doubt it. It was like
no,
we did It Takes Two, but here's another one.
Yeah, I think what happened was once they saw it, they were like, "Hey, this is already the script for a video game movie. Like, this is the perfect script for a video game movie, and let's run with it." I think that's what happened with it, and it was highly successful. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. I can't really say much about it.
So I did some
see the cast lineup.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Sydney Sweeney's in it. I'm good.
I'm already in, yeah.
So I looked into what is this Story Kitchen a little bit,
Yeah.
and it looks like they're also working on a live action adaptation of the game Expedition 33 as well, and
What
it's
the
currently in the
fuck?
works.
Bruh.
Yeah, I like.
Now-
I'm gonna cry in the first 20 minutes. Damn it!
I posted the link to in the chat.
Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Also, us as gamers are eating really well right now. Last of Us 1 and 2 have been great. Sonic's been great. Mario is great.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I feel like I'm
Now,
missing
one
one.
person in that film gonna be French.
French.
It's a
Nah.
French game.
Not a lick of
Oh,
English either.
yeah.
Just pure
Oh
French.
man, that's kind of interesting.
They won't have the ho-hon. They won't have the...
Wait, that's not. Wait a second.
C'est la vie. Ho-hon.
Just stipulate just that noise.
Yeah. That's yeah. The Expedition 33 also said that because the game did so well that there is going to be DLC now.
Whoa.
So I mean,
I haven't
wow.
finished it, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, well, I guess I need to finish to really see what DLC, if the DLC is gonna matter.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to purchase DLC for this game that I really enjoy. I'm ready.
Fuck.
That's all right. I'll play a bit after streaming. Since
I'm
I'm off
so
tomorrow.
good.
I'm
Woo.
playing
It's
after
so
the
good.
podcast too because I'm at a boss fight. Can't spoil you guys, but I'm at a.
That's
Man.
metaphor.
It's fucking huge, yo.
That's what she said.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, well, look, I guess that's cool. I can't
Again,
say
we're
anything till I
eating.
see it. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Now, this probably comes
If I
out.
see Kevin Hart in this lineup, I'm just going to be like, nope, I'm good.
It's gonna Messi.
Missy
Messi
Baku.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did she just disappear?
already had
Did she,
Roland.
did she
He's
just
fine.
disappear?
Who, me?
Nah, I'm talking.
Give me the camera. I'm down here. I'm down here.
Up.
So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. This story is. Oh, this one's short. Hey, you're not getting your Switches on the day of release. That's what Nintendo had to say.
That's okay. We waiting this long, so
They said it's not guaranteed, y'all. So everybody, all the stores that were like, yeah, we guarantee shipping day of, they lied.
I mean,
Bunch
I
of
got mine
bullies.
from Walmart, so I already know it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it didn't get canceled yet. I'm surprised.
Nope, I still got.
It's gonna be a week. It's gonna be a week before. She's gonna get her money back a week before.
Oh, that would
I'm
be
like,
terrible.
dang, Affirm, I need for you to run them points back.
Yeah.
Next news story comes from Kotaku. This one is by Ethan Gatch. One of the most overlooked RPG franchises deserves a comeback now, and it's finally on PC again. Breath of Fire 4 is the latest classic with the old PC port to be resurrected by GOG's ongoing preservation program. It's available DRM free for just $10 and makes one of the great underrated RPG franchises available to a whole new set of players for the first time in over a decade. Developed by Capcom and released on PlayStation back in 2000, Breath of Fire 4, look, it's good, guys. Get it. If you like 2D JRPGs, Breath of Fire 4 is definitely like one of those staples in JRPGs.
It literally just says, "I want to cry." So get it.
I missed this series so much. Yep.
Well, get it for $10. It was on Super NES in 1993 is when the series started.
Whoa.
Jeez, I was in elementary school.
Oh, the art style is great. That looks so good.
No, it is. It is very
Yeah.
good. All right, next. Or you guys got anything to say about that? No. Okay.
No, you
Get
just
it.
play as Ryu. Turn
All
into a
right, so
dragon.
we're talking about Expedition 33. It tops 1 million sales in just 3 days. Claire Obscura Expedition 33 has sold over 1 million copies. Publisher Kepler Interactive has announced. We already knew the debut RPG from developer Sandfall Interactive got off to a flying start, giving it a hit sales milestone of 500,000 copies sold in 24 hours, and now it's doubled that. That's not the only milestone it hit either. According to Steam database, over the weekend, Claire Obscura hit a concurrent peak of 121,000 players on Steam. That's significantly ahead of the concurrent peak of any other game from notable RPG developer Atlas, including fellow RPG darling Metaphor ReFantasio, which released in October 2024 and boasts a concurrent peak of 85,000 players. Of course, concurrent records are not indicative of the entire player base. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 also released on PS5, PC, Xbox Series X and S, and was a day one launch on the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. So the actual number of players who jumped in over the weekend is likely much highly. What? The weekend is likely much highly. That's, see, they wrote it wrong. I'm not reading it wrong. The weekend is likely much higher than that, suggesting Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is very popular right now. IGN's 9 out of 10 review of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Oh man, do you have a what's your rating of the game so far, Lily?
So far, from what for Tug on the Fields, boo, that's 8 out of 10. I didn't know I had feelings. And then like the graphics and the combat system, definitely give that 8.5 out of 10. Only thing I hate, because I'll be so in tune on what I'm doing that I forget to hit the goddamn button, parry, and blocking.
That's an operator error.
It is.
I give the combat system a solid 8.5 out of 10. Like, it is the most fun I've had in a turn-based RPG in like shit.
A while.
Maybe like a decade and a half, man. Like, it's pretty crazy.
I think they really, I can't praise them enough for taking something that's been around for so long and finding a way to make it interactive and fun, especially as a turn-based RPG. I also am with you, Lily, that I just be spamming the dodge.
I have too. You just see my character go, ha, ha,
Well,
ha, bow, ow.
for what it's worth, they kind of mess you up at the beginning by slowing down time and getting you used to it. And then they're like, psych, and they're just like, ah! And they hit hard. Like, if you can't dodge, you die.
The farther you get, those combos get longer. And I literally fought one dude where his attack was eight attacks. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, when is he going to stop? Like,
okay, your go. Your turn.
Wow.
And it so pisses me off because I'll parry every single one except the last one. So I don't get the counter attack. And I'm like, you bitch. You bitch.
And then it's like, it go after more than one person too. So I got to sit and watch and see. Oh, like that lightning combo. It's like, how? One for you, one for you. You know what? Two for you because I hate you. So, and one for everybody. I'm like, hold on. This is a lot of blocking.
How many hours are you in, Lily? Like, how many hours would you say you're in the game?
Does Xbox tell me?
Yeah.
Probably not. Maybe 40.
Okay.
Like, I've been walking around.
40?
No, not 40. Hold on. I gotta look.
I'm about to say, the game's over.
I was about to say, this is game of the year right there. 40 hours and it just came out.
You must be a new game plus.
Oh, that was.
She got that early DLC.
Listen, I'm hot and tired. I got 6 hours in.
Okay. Oh,
that's way different than 40.
I know. I'm used to say, I got a lot of hours in because
So what you're telling me, you only have dodge and parry right now,
and jump. I just got jump.
Wait, that's it?
There's more.
Whoa.
So I'll tell you.
I see. Because like that, the skill tree.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about just on the active combat. Like when I got the jump, I thought that was like the last of additions to the active combat, but there's more to it. And I love that they keep adding more to it. A lot of the battles feel like Elden Ring-esque because you're like, all right, I got to remember their attacks. All right, I got to parry here. True. I got to dodge here. I got to jump now. Like, it's good. It's fun.
And it doesn't help. I'm like, oh, look, it's an enemy. Whee! And then I just go and fight them because I want to level up too.
just wait till you get to the part where you got 5 hops this time. You know what I mean? Like 5 hops this time.
Oh, yeah, I hate you.
When they mix all that shit in one combo, you're like, what the fuck? because they're gonna hit you with it. They're gonna hit you with it the first time every time. You're like, oh, well, why the hell did you do that? But no,
That's why I'm glad everybody can heal.
the graphics are good. I think when you get to the world map, that was a feeling
that was shocking.
Yeah, that was a feeling I haven't had in a long time. Like I was like, oh shoot, I'm in the open world and I really actually want to explore this. I want to explore this world map. And of course, exploring the world map, I go to places where I shouldn't be, and I get one tap.
Get that ass beat, don't you?
Yeah, so it's like, all right, cool. I know I got to come back here.
Now I understand why no one made it through.
Exactly.
I get it.
Because at first I was like, oh, they can block everything. But yeah, you definitely meet some enemies. You're like, yep, that's why all these people died. Makes sense now.
Man,
and the world's littered with secrets. It's littered with small little secrets that keep the game enjoyable for sure. Not to mention the story. I'm enjoying the story.
They're so cute.
So
I forgot what they're called.
The Gestrels?
Yeah, them.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
was texting my friend. I was like, what did he say? What does he dress like? Excuse me? But then I met one. I was like, oh, got it. Cute.
And there's costumes and hair. You can change your costumes and hair.
I remember getting the first one. I was like, you got to be shitting me. Like, I just got a man bun. What the hell?
Yeah, I looked up how to get all 3 of those coins. I'm not going to lie.
That's the one thing that made me mad, actually, because you don't get any knowledge prior to the game. There's nothing telling you what's happening and like what's going on. And then the guy's like, do you know your trivia? I'm like, no, I don't know my trivia. Like, I don't know what's happening.
But Google does.
So what I will say, I think that was the point. Like, they want you to miss stuff, right? Because New Game Plus unlocks more armor and more weapons. Like, there's new weapons and stuff that aren't in the first playthrough. So they want you to go back and play it again. Like, I've seen people on their 3rd playthroughs already, man, doing like 13 million damage on a single strike, but they still ain't killed the monster. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. So if you're having thoughts about starting it or getting it,
do it.
I would say do it. The game's $50. Like, we won't have a $50 game of this quality probably for a while. Like,
and it's free on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass.
And it's free on Game Pass.
And you know what's good? People that did get it on Game Pass ended up actually just purchasing that game to support.
And, as you should, in my opinion. Truly. I think that if you enjoy that game, you should support the developers.
Wow. The only thing that upsets me about this is I wish that they had released the collector's edition after the game came out, because the collector's edition is so dope and it's $150, and I would have got it if it was still available. Like, that's how good this game is. Like, this is I think this is one of the games that I want to put in my staple, like my library of like, hey, this was good.
Wow.
This truly, I think this game is on the same, maybe not the same quality as Baldur's Gate 3, but it is up there.
So game of the year, that's what you're saying.
As of right now, yeah.
Contender,
it's definitely up there for at least top 5.
Real quick, before we move on, what was the game we thought was going to have game of the year up until this point? What was
I don't even know what else has came out, to be honest.
Monster Hunter.
Right.
Oh, it was Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter wasn't it for me. What came out this year? Let me see what came out this year. Hold on. Go ahead. I'll come back to you.
Blueprints is on my list as well.
Blueprints is up there too, yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's what I was thinking of.
Assassin's Creed Shadows? Schedule 1?
Not from me.
Dog.
KCT 2 is really good too.
They have a monolith music box with the Paintress. The digital of course.
Lily was like, she trying to go spend money.
The steel book, the journal, 48-page hardcover art book, Jesus Christ, art book, and in the game. I wish, like you said, it says sold out, but the music boxes what sold me.
Oh, that's another thing. The music in this game. Oh my
So
god.
good.
God,
Oh,
it's so
man.
good.
So
They
good.
gotta win an award for the music.
I get to my camp and I play my records. I'd be like, oh yeah, let me play this.
Just to be
junk.
clear, just the intro.
It's so
When
good.
everything went down in the intro, the piano. Oh,
That good, huh?
it's so Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts level of music. Like good.
So, what's the game called? Moon. What is it called?
Expedition
Wow.
33.
South of
Way
Midnight?
off.
South of Midnight.
Oh, so
that it?
South of
South of Midnight music is good.
I didn't
too.
I didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed it from what I played.
That for what they did art style, that's on there too. Split
Oh.
Fiction's on there, like all for
I
different, all for different reasons.
The only thing I didn't like about South of Midnight was the change between there was times where it was claymation, and then sometimes it was like a nice 60 frames, and that was irritating to me. But that's the only the story I enjoyed.
Yeah, so at first that jarred me too, but we knew from the jump that was the art style they were going for.
Yeah,
and it eventually grew on me, and I was like, all right.
It wasn't something. It wasn't something that I knew going in it as well, but the story was enough to keep me pushing through it. And I enjoyed the voice acting. I enjoyed the environment. I enjoyed the story that they were trying to tell. So I just kind of dealt with it. But I thought it was a bad choice from their side. But that's just me.
Okay. The only thing that bothered me was combat. I didn't think combat was.
It was so boring.
Yeah, but the story was enough to keep me going. That's the only thing.
Right.
All right. So that is our last official story. So we're gonna go into our honorable mentions. Honorable mentions is just stories we don't have enough time to talk about, but we want you to know about them. The Gargoyles live action showrunner plans to bring nostalgia to live action Disney Plus series. I am having second thoughts about this Gargoyles live action.
Don't look at the picture. I don't think that's it.
Is it somebody in a onesie?
No.
Someone in a onesie.
I'll show you the picture, but I don't know.
I don't think that's
this
it.
is not real.
No.
It's not official at all. But when I saw it, I was like, maybe I don't want to see Gargoyles in live action.
Look at them abs. He works out. He could take on a gorilla, I think. For sure.
He is a gorilla with wings. Like, what the hell?
I'm gonna be honest. I never really watched Gargoyles growing up. I know a lot of people really love it, but I never really watched it. So
It's actually a really good story. Like the story
I heard
is actually really good.
Is the original on Disney Plus? I might watch it.
Yes,
I believe
it
it
is
is,
actually.
Oh, then I might watch it. Is it long or is it 3 or 4 seasons?
I think it's 3. You know what? I'll tell you.
Just Google it because I can't remember.
Yeah, you're chilling. You're chilling.
Blizzard reportedly taps Nexon to publish Overwatch Mobile and a new StarCraft game. Sega's 32-player PC and mobile game Sonic Rumble has been delayed. Polygon has been sold to ValNet with the majority of staff laid off. Nintendo has changed its eShop charts in an apparent move to hide shovelware. The first 7 Leisure Suit Larry games are being delisted from Steam. Microsoft was the top publisher on PlayStation Store by pre-orders in Q1 2025. And new Marvel fighting game coming to PC, but it's not Marvel vs. Capcom. What? What? Hold on.
It's Marvel versus Street Fighter.
Well, that is coming though. What is this? Marvel fighting game, not Marvel vs. Capcom. In the realm of fighting games, many of those based on Marvel comics are among the most iconic, though this one's a bit different. There's a new Marvel fighting game coming, making its way to PC, but has nothing to do with Marvel vs. Capcom. Developer Kabam announced today that Marvel Contest of Champions, this is the mobile game, is receiving a PC port officially through Steam.
So excited.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be 60 FPS, so I guess. All right.
He sounds so disappointed.
Yeah,
No, alright.
I'm not a fan of like the mobile swiping and blocking fighting games.
But that's where the younger generation is going.
No, they're on
Not if I have
Roblox.
anything to say about it.
Mm.
The thing is, Roblox does it better.
Mm.
That's the problem with
Hilarious.
this. Roblox does it better in every way.
The Simpsons did it.
Eye tracking reveals distinct attention patterns in high-risk gamers compared to esports players. What?
What's a high risk gamer? It's just, I'm listening.
Yeah, wait. A recent study investigating how different types of dedicated gamers pay attention to gaming-related images found distinct patterns among those considered high risk for gaming problems. High-risk gamers spent more time looking at gaming images, fixated on them longer initially, and shifted their gaze less often compared to competitive esports gamers and casual gamers. Even though esports gamers reported similar high levels of playtime, the research published in the journal Computers and Human Behavior suggests that eye tracking technology might help identify gamers potentially vulnerable to problematic gaming behaviors. The world of video gaming this is confusing.
It is a long article.
I would make this. It's a long article. I think you guys should read it. I feel like this can be very interesting, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm sorry.
I'll share the link in chat.
It could be interesting, just not for me.
Okay. Repo Dev says there are no plans to make the game free to play because we don't want to add microtransactions or have cosmetics that you buy.
I'm good with that. That sounds good.
We gotta play again.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
I mean, I already bought it, so okay.
Yuck, murder. Yo.
Just so you know, that's one of my favorite YouTube videos ever. Is Goofy going to court?
So you probably didn't see the clip, but we were playing Repo. So we had watched that Goofy YouTube video before we played Repo, and so we kept saying it, right? I'm in a room and I run and dive under this damn desk, and this knife bitch comes and chops me up. Look, she chops me up.
I've seen it.
Yeah, she chops me up all the way to 1 HP and then turns around and leaves. She walks out the room. All you hear from a distance is me being like, murder. And that bitch, she turns around and V-line straight towards me just to kill me. I said, oh my God.
I'll do it again.
I was crying, laughing, and had to hold it in so she won't say, "Oh, you laughing too?"
Bro,
That's so funny.
as soon as he said that, she turned around. I said, "Oh my God, this is how it
And when
ends."
Jay Leo
This is it.
shared that clip where he got punched by that baby.
Is it under Is it under this channel or is it a different channel?
It should be under
The
this
clip.
channel. It's under this channel.
Okay. I'll check it out
Oh,
after this.
did I
That's
find
funny.
that? I did find that clip. Oh no, Lily
Great
clip. It's on
moments
Lily's channel
indeed.
because she was
Oh,
able
okay.
she was able to find it. I couldn't find it on my stream.
Man,
I wish I
Perfect.
could find my point of view.
That shit
Alright.
was crazy. We gotta grab the baby. Pow!
Look,
Oh!
nobody moved up. I was holding that baby for like 10 seconds and nobody even moved. I was like, oh well. All right. So games coming out this week. We have Kato Buttered Cat, Ninth Dawn
Perfect.
remake, Despalote, Free Ride, Shotgun Cop Man, Subverge, Sumi Sumi, The House of Da Vinci, What the Clash, Words of Wonders, Beyond Memories, Maze Mice, Vellum, Best Served Cold, Drop Duchy, Gods vs. Horrors, Knights of Crusades, Spread Cheat, Among Us 3D.
Huh?
What?
Spread cheat.
Okay.
Spread Cheeks.
Cheat.
Captain Blood.
I
You
heard
heard what
too.
you heard.
High on,
I heard.
High on Life is coming to Nintendo Switch. Hordes of Hunger, Legion 9. There's a lot of indie games. A lot of PC. Cash Cleaner.
Good on them.
Bahamut, Tohu Spell, Carnival, Survival Machine, Imperial, Pixelshire, And Sonic Rumble, we just read that it got delayed, but it says May 8th here. And I think that's it because we're rolling into next week. All right.
Perfect.
So with that, next week's episode, our host will be me, Lily, and Dex. Same time, same place. If you want more content, where can they find you, Dex?
I'm streaming again. You can actually find me at Professor_Daxter on YouTube and on Twitch, or NK_Daxter on Twitter if you want to keep up with everything. I'm just kind of having fun. Been playing a lot of Call of Duty, but I might switch it up and figure something out and have fun. But yeah, follow me on those. I actually don't know if I want to stream that, but maybe. What about you, Lily? Sorry, I forgot to hand her off.
Wait, hand me. That sounds.
Oh my god.
And
You
so
can
it
find me over-
begins.
Highest bidder. But no, you can find me over at twitch.tv/LilyMasumi, where I will be streaming what's it? Crime Scene Cleaner in a bit, really. It's very relaxing, funny enough. I'm also playing South of Midnight on Saturdays and RPG Flashback Fridays. I'm playing Chrono Trigger. So
Ooh, what a game.
Doom the Dark Ages comes out May 15th. God.
Whoa.
I'm really excited for that. That looks so good.
Y'all are killing it, and then you raise these stupid prices. What's wrong with y'all?
it's okay. I'm gonna take off for a week and catch up on gaming. But yeah, no, where can we find you?
You can find me, Yanonick, over at NK_Yanonick over at X/Twitter, or you can find me over at twitch.tv/Yanonick, where I do play games. However, I will be out for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, check out BTG. Where can we find you in more of your lovely content?
You can find me right here on After Hours Arcade or on the After Hours Arcade Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, all of that stuff. But yeah, primarily if I stream, I'm streaming on the podcast channel. Hopefully we come up with another game that we can stream after, like a team game or something. We need to set up another repo night.
We need to bring back Among Us. Those streams were so fun.
So Among Us 3D is coming out this week. I don't. Is that an
Yeah,
update or
is that
a new
VR?
game? No, it's just a 3D version of it.
Oh,
So I guess because there was like mods and people made
Oh.
3D versions, so I guess Among Us decided to do a 3D version. Says
all
it's
I
on
know
PC.
is that
I'll
was
try it
there
out.
was so much sus and oh man, it was so much fun. So much
No,
fun.
for sure. Yeah, so we do need to bring that up, but yeah, that's all I have. That's it. We made it to the end of the show. Thank you guys for joining
Thanks,
us
guys.
as always. Dax, thanks for showing up.
I'm
thanks
back,
for
baby.
returning.
Let's go.
Anything else before we say goodbye?
That's it.
Nope.
Lily's live. I think we should raid Lily.
Oh, Lily's
Let's
live?
raid Lily.
All right, y'all. We're raiding Lily.
I'm
Lily,
sitting
what
here
are you
dancing.
playing?
That seems suspect.
Yes. Cleaner. We clean up dead bodies and blood.
Oh, I actually want to see this. Have you been having fun with this game?
Yes. I'm sitting here just throwing bodies like Kobe. Kobe.
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure
I'm gonna watch this a bit and play Expedition 33. All right, y'all. Check out Lily.
Right.
She's cleaning up dead bodies. Love you guys. See you guys next week.
Later, yo.
Bye.
see you guys.
You don't know if you're streaming. Oh, good. Later.